Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV DS. In the last episode, we defeated the Elemental Archfiend of Earth.
Long have I awaited this, the day that you would come. A tragedy unfolds now, which pains me more than you can know. To end it, I will give to you my light. Though in so doing, I condemn myself to sorrow greater still. But the hour is late. No other road remains. The time has come. Bid farewell to your bloodstained past. Forsake the darkness you once embraced, or the light will find no hold. Vanquish the Dark Knight. You and he are one no more. There are two of them.
What's happening? Vessel, look out!
Stay back. This is a fight for me and me alone. My atonement for all the sins I've wrought in my test. And one I do not mean to fail.
This fight's pretty easy if you know what to do. But if you don't know what to do, there's a strong chance that you could die. Basically, you're not supposed to attack the other character at all, or you're not supposed to attack the Dark Knight. Justice and retribution are but trifling things. There are victories of greater worth. Someday you will know them. Go forth now, Cecil. Okay, that was pretty quick.
Your virtue is proven. I will instill you now with hallowed light, formed of my very soul. May it be your strength, though it be the last of mine. My son, you must stop. Go there.
Wait!
Cecil finally became a paladin. Teller recalled all his forgotten spells. And Tella learned Meteor. Okay, so Cecil's had a class change. He's a paladin now, and Tello learned all the spells that he forgot. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, so a couple of things. Cecil's level 1 now, but he also has... is that 500 or 600? I think it's 600 health. Since Cecil is level 1, he's going to level up very fast, but he has almost as much HP as he had before. So his HP is going to grow rather quickly since his levels are going to grow pretty quickly. And in the meantime, I'm going to take a minute and go ahead and rearrange Tella's spell list, because he just learned a lot of new spells. Okay, so I've got his spell list reorganized. I wanted to get the Aga spells. I wanted to get all the Aga spells, all the 3rd level elemental spells right here, as well as Bio. Since Bio is useful, it's got non-elemental damage, causes sap status, really good for you don't have to worry about elemental weaknesses. He's even got Meteor, though we can't really use it. If you manage to get your hands on a Soma drop item, though, I'm pretty sure it's possible for you to actually give him enough MP to be able to cast Meteor. So I think that's kind of interesting. And for white magic, I got the higher level cure spells kind of on hand for easy access. Essenna to cure people, Raise and Arise. Arise is very costly, but it restores a knocked out party member with full HP, so that's nice. He's also got Haste, Protect Shell for resistances, Slow on hand to slow everything. Slow is always useful. Blink and Shell, Blink and Reflect. Reflect casts Reflect on people. It's only, like Blink, it's only a single target spell, but characters with Reflect will reflect any magic cast upon them. So that can be really useful in certain situations. Okay. Moving on. Oh, something I forgot entirely. I ought to give Cecil the counter augment. That way if he ever gets hit, he'll go ahead and respond with whatever ability is in the first slot in your abilities list, which is attack right now. Okay, so Cecil has a Holy Blade now. He's going to do a lot of damage to enemies in this area. Ooh. He's also going to take a bunch of damage, because he isn't very high a level just yet, and I don't think he has any armor. Now that I think about it, we haven't equipped that armor that we bought back in Mysidia. He doesn't have anything protecting him right now. Uh-oh. I can fix that. Okay, that's... I can still fix that. First, let's kill some of the enemies. That'll help keep Cecil from getting hit so much. And then let's use the Erase spell. Okay, Cecil has a Holy Sword now, and he's going to do quite a bit of damage to the enemies in this area. Except I'm not going to be able to show that just yet. Okay, Cecil gains 6 level ups right off the bat. Also, Cecil as a paladin has some low level white magic spells. So Cecil's going to be able to do a bit of healing. That's kind of reminiscent, I believe, of the Knight class in the original Final Fantasy game on the NES. The first Final Fantasy game had class changes, and when the fighter class became a knight, he would gain access to low-level white magic spells. Let's go ahead and save. Don't want to forget to save. Saving's always super important. Don't want to die and lose all that progress. And let's also not forget to equip Cecil. Okay, Mythgraven Blade. Lustrous Shield, Lustrous Helm, Gauntlets. Don't have the body armor just yet, but we should be able to afford that when we get back to Mysidia. We should have enough money by then. Especially since we'll be able to sell that dark armor. Cecil has no more use for any of that dark armor that he was wearing before. Just for the heck of it, let's go ahead and use Firaga. Oh, there goes Cecil using counterattack. Yeah, Cecil will always be in the front row, and he's going to get a lot of use out of counterattack. Okay, Firaga, level 3 spells. For this point in the game, level 3 black magic spells are really good. One thing I kind of miss about the Super Nintendo Final Fantasy IV was that Twincast didn't cost as much, and you could sling Twincasts around a lot more liberally. And it was really cool to see an overpowered spell completely decimating all the enemies on your way up the mountain. Okay, here we get to see the Comet Twincast spell. think that comet's a little more powerful, not to mention non-elemental. I think that's why I was able to damage those fire-type enemies. Okay, we're doing considerably better on our way down the mountain than up the mountain. Everyone seems to have at least some kind of option against the enemies up here on the mountain. Except for Tella right now, because I used up all his magic points already. Come to think of it, don't we have can't we just teleport out of here? Yeah, we don't have to walk all the way down the mountain. We don't even have to ride all the way back in town. We can just grab a chocobo. Gonna go ahead and save, just because. Okay, now we can afford the knight's armor. That'll give Sea-Soul quite a bit more defense. And we can also, of course, sell his dark armor. If he has a... Huh, I guess his dark armor disappeared. That sucks. Oh well. We can always make money later. I can always just have another time-lapsed grind session to get more money if I need to. Let's not forget to equip this. Birth from the womb of a dragon's maw, and born unto the stars. By light and darkness cast aloft, our dreamtide oaths resworn. Moon is swathed in everlight, ne'er again to know eclipse. Earth with hallowed bounty reconciled. So it seems that Tella knows the mayor. I wonder if he's simply traveled here before, or if he grew up in Mysidia. Hooray, we get to keep the twins a little bit longer. I always like to pal them and pour them. Mainly for their combat abilities, I guess, but not to mention their twin cast ability. Okay, we finally get to try out the Devil's Road. If the Devil's Road leads to the town of Baron, I wonder... Did Baron and Mysidia previously have a better relationship? Before the king went crazy and went and stole their crystal and stuff? Okay, down here is kind of one of those beginner's halls where they explain some mechanics of the game. Anyway, let's rest up at the inn before we go. Then again, we don't really need to rest up. Seems there's some chests in here I forgot to loot. Back in episode 1 or 2. Oh, hey, look who it is. Uh-oh. That's not very friendly. Oh, these guys can cast mini. Mini status is pretty bad, I think. I don't think your character is... I think your character is too small to wear armor during it, so their defense like decreases to like 0 or something. Their attack power is super small. Luckily these guys aren't smart enough to let you stay minied. Yeah, really low attack, really low defense. You don't want to be a mini. So we're gonna need to smack him around a little bit. And we're probably gonna wanna... Whoa. Okay, Tella died pretty fast. I hope he doesn't counterattack. Okay, probably gonna wanna cast Protect. And let's go ahead and heal up Paladin, because he's looking all low on health. Or rather, critically low on health. There we go. Cecil's not bad at healing. Alright, we got the Grandmaster Young. Grandmaster Monk, whichever. We got Yang back in our party. Seems the innkeeper doesn't like the way guards have been running things around here in Baron either. Okay, obtain the Baron Key. That'll let us gain access to the underground water passage. Looks like we're already healed up. So we're gonna go ahead and get out of here and we're gonna save the game. That's about all the time I have for this episode. If you like what you see, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any suggestions on how I can improve my videos, please leave it in the comments below. Have a nice day.